and family. Hope everybody's doing good today. In this video, I'm going to be using the Royal Affair palette by BH Cosmetics. Again, I do love it. It's great. It's amazing. So if you want to learn how to create this look, keep watching. So this is going to be a look. I've never done it before, but I've been wanting to do a brown kind of simple look, and these colors are speaking to me. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this color Rain. It's a very fair cream color. I'm actually going to be trying something new today too. I did forget I just primed my eyes, so I didn't want to waste time on camera. But I'm actually going to wait until after I do my shadow to clean up my eyebrows too. So see how that works out. So like I said before, I'm going in with that color Rain, and I'm pretty much going to use this to set my concealer. Just so that when I put more colors on there, it goes on better, it doesn't move. The worst is when you blink and it ends up on top. Nobody wants that. And I'm going in with a big brush. And I actually extended my eyebrows out a little bit today too. I'm not too happy with this end tail, but oh well. So just gonna set that, give it a nice base. Make sure there's no harsh lines, even though it is a softer shade or a lighter shade. Alrighty. So next I'm actually going to go in with this color Majesty. It's a neutral brown. Oh, wrong brush. Da, da, da. And then I'm going to put this in my crease. And I know I said this in my last video, but depending on where your crease is and how much eyelid you have to work with, if you have a very small piece of eyelid showing, you're probably going to want to bring your crease up to make it look like you have more of an eyelid, and then you have more to work with that way. So I realized this. I actually do mine like just above my crease, and I'm just going to go in and pat this color on, not applying a bunch of powder or a product at first. So I'm going to just pat, 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 and then I'll go back and blend it. Just going to create the depth I want. Make sure that top line is softened. All right, let's do the other eye. And I'm just precisely dabbing this where I want it. Make sure you extend it out. Because if your eyebrow's out here, you don't want to stop your shadow in here, you know? I think I'm going to need a little bit more. softly blend it out. Sometimes I notice I get excited on camera, and of course I get anxious because I feel like I'm holding everybody up. They're like, what's the end look gonna look like? And I get a heavy hand, and I'm doing better in this video. Just soften that up. It does take a lot of patience to create a nice, I'm actually gonna add a little bit more on this side, to create a nice, evenly blended eye look. And see how I'm turning my head too to see all angles of my eye. Sometimes, you know, tilting your head back helps too. Okay, first layer is complete, and you know what, I just want a little bit more. Hopefully, while this is going on right now, I've found a program or figured out how to speed up parts of the video. Because once I get good at the whole editing, it's going to be great, girl. It's going to be cake. Boom, bada bang. Look is done. And you've learned. I like to think I'm pretty informative. Okay, and by the way, I haven't done any of my face. I've used moisturizer, and that's it. So I'm not worried about fallout or anything right now. Next, I'm going to go in. Now I feel like I want to change it. But no, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to go in with Duchess right here. It's a darker brown. Same brush. Start with a little. And you know what? I should actually use a smaller, more precise, fluffy brush. And that's what I'm going to do. This is a precision shader. So I've actually never used this brush. So I am going to go in with Duchess with this. Just a little bit of color. With the transition shade, I used a bigger brush, and then when I got into this crease, with the first color I used a smaller brush, and now I'm going to use even a smaller brush just so I can be precise. And I didn't apply much at first because I always can add more. That's really even not a lot of color, but it looks good. I might just add a little bit more. And I want this to be like an everyday look. This look shouldn't take long. And I'm just blending those colors together with this brush as well. Let me do a little bit more. And with this look, I'm not doing a cut crease. So I guess I'm kind of just creating. I do want my crease to still be clean, somewhat clean. And I'm bringing this all the way in too. I'm loving this brush. Probably something I got from Ipsy. I'm actually going to go back in with the other brush. I wish I wouldn't have dipped it in Duchess because I still wanted that other color on there. But I'm just going to use it clean. Oh, still a little wet. I usually wipe it on the back of my hand to like dry it off. But I was holding the palette and it was a little bit odd. Okay. Again, I'm just blending this with a clean brush because I don't want to drag that dark color everywhere. It's going to ruin it. But I do want it to blend though. And I'm taking my time, as you can see. All right, I'm going to go back in with this one and blend in the crease. Okay, other eye. And I'm dabbing this where I want, kind of just dabbing it in the natural shape of my crease. Add a little bit more product. I'm blending it out. I just need a little bit more on the inside here. The hard part is getting them even. Go in with this brush again. Wipe it off real quick. Okay. Sorry, I tend to get distracted. And I'm being really detailed with this look because I want it to look good. I want to look good for you guys, you know? Just impress. But, I mean, even if you don't have as much time to blend like I am, you can probably just throw this shit on and make it look good. Did it again. Alright, so like this is a really subtle accentuation. Again, just softening the tops. And I am going to just do a little bit right. Just want to darken it up a little. See, I was a little bit cleaner on this side, but that's okay, because I'm just going to put a shimmer shade on my lid, and I think it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is gonna be alright. No, it's like the brush worked on the other eye really good, but it's not working on this eye. Maybe it's my angle. Go back in with this blendy brush. See, it's still not, it's not up high enough for me. You can see the difference, how it totally shows here, but then it stops showing there. I didn't do it high enough. This is when I think coming in from the top would help. Yeah, see, you already can see. To help get in that crease. That's better. Sorry about the delay. Where was I at? Okay, yeah, so I went in with Duchess, and I'm trying to think of which sparkly color I want to use. I wanted to keep this kind of neutral, so what I'm going to do, get my shadow brush, really good for, you know, packing on those glitter colors, and I'm going to go in with Lord right here. Shimmer shade. I love me some shimmer. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't do a cut crease. I usually, when I use shimmer shades, I usually use the concealer just to make it pop. But I'm trying to do this with least amount of steps. And I'm just going to dab this on my lid. It's simple. I want more though. And I'm going to go in with that same clean brush and just run it through the crease. Make sure that shimmer shade blends too. Wipe it off real quick. This isn't blended how I want it to be. Now it is. Alright, going in with that Lord shimmer on the lid. And notice how I flip my brush over too, because a lot of times, I don't know, I think it's this brush, maybe the way I rub it in there, but there is a shadow on the other side too. Going one more time. Okay. Go in the crease. And I didn't do anything on the bottom lid, but you know what? I'm going to do something different. You could stop here. You know, if you wanted to, you could go down with a little bit of the Majesty color, and then you could touch up with the Duchess. You could leave without the Duchess. You could do the Majesty and then the sparkle color. You can just do the sparkle color. So that's the fun thing about makeup, is you really can do whatever you want. And there's so many options. That's what makes me it's so hard to decide all these pretty colors. I don't know what to choose from. So, you know, this is, with the talking and everything, it took me longer, but, you know, this is a really simple look. Remember I used that transition shade. I went in with Majesty with the crease, and then I precisely placed Duchess in the crease, and then I used that Lord sparkly color. So, you know, if you've got 2 shades of brown, you know, and a sparkly color, you could make this work. That's without the transition. You know, if you have a pale, you know, cream color, that would work as a transition. But this is super simple. But I said I wanted to do something different. So that difference is I'm going to do a fun color on the bottom lash line. That's what I'm going to do. But like I said, for those ladies who don't want a whole bunch of different colors on their face and they want something simple, this is a perfect look. It's a natural look. You know, the shimmers, it's not like glitter pieces. It's a nice, natural. I like it. And I don't do natural looks that often, so I'm trying to, you know, make a video for those ladies that want something natural and an easy look. So the color I want to use for my bottoms, I'm actually going to go in, Decisions. I'm going to go in with Lady. This was my first, this pink, this really soft pink. Try something different. How will you know if you don't try? And I'm going to use that same shadow brush, but I cleaned it. And just because I want to get right up there in my bottom lash line, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extend this out just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. And actually went down too far, but I can clean up that line later, if I don't forget. Just something different, you know. I've got this this royal blue and this purple eyeliner I want to use too, so I got to figure out how I'm going to use that. And I'm going to go back in and blend this too with a blendy brush. Blendy brushes, you need one. That's essential. I mean, I honestly could make it work with one brush. That's what I should do, is I should do a tutorial. One brush, 2 color look, boom, you know? Well, 2 colors is hard because I love all the colors. Just another blendy brush I have. I love this one. It's super soft. The Eco Tools one is a little bit stiffer bristles. Just softening it up. See, it gives it, you know, a little pop of color, transition on, you know, it's against my blue eyes, something different. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to darken it up. You know me, extra. And the brush I'm going to use, it's a more precise brush. See the tip on that? A little bit more precise. And I'm just going to go in with this darker color Regal. I think that's the one I used and it looked almost cherry. And one of my other looks. Not a lot. And then I'm going to go up even tighter to the waterline. Make sure you guys can see. And I'll go back and blend. So if it looks too rough, don't try to blend with this brush. There's color on there. You'll get it everywhere. Extend it out a little. I'm liking this. I've never done anything like this before. The possibilities. Mm-hmm. 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 Just to give it a, like a smoky look. Alright, blendy time, blendy time, blendy time. I'm tempted just to throw on the blue eyeliner, but I won't. I like it. I'm going to do one more step too, is I'm going to kind of do almost like a halo eye because you can see the natural highlight on the most raised part of your lid. So I'm actually going to accentuate that even more. And I'm going to go in with a lighter shimmer shade than that Lord color that I have on my lid. Make sure my shadow brush is clean from that pink. Hope everybody's doing well today. Something about just talking into a computer, doing makeup, and staring at myself. It's my feel-good place. So what? I like it. I love doing new looks. And it's kind of scares me to do it on camera too, because like, what if I mess up? Delete. It's like, I'd make it work. I'm gonna go in with this Imperial shade, the one right below it, right here. And again, I'm just gonna keep this strictly on my lids in the center. So usually when I do my lid, I go like this. I'm actually gonna turn it like this. And I want more. We want more. And I hope to those ladies who wanted this video or who would normally stop at after before I did the pink, I hope they're still watching. And I hope that I make you want to try new stuff. Can you see the difference? I like it. Okay, same thing. But it's a little hard to go this way. We're going to do it though. Remember, stick strictly to the center of your lid. You're just accentuating the natural highlight of your eyelid. blend it out a little. If you don't feel comfortable using this brush, go back with a clean blendie, which I'll probably do that too. I always better safe than sorry if it's dirty and has a different color on there, so I just clean it off. Just to make sure you can't even tell it's two different shimmer shades. And then I am gonna go back and just soften up the crease one more time. I'm gonna use this blendie brush, but I had pink on there. I gotta get more of these wipes. I'm just running this through the crease. Honestly, I kind of want to darken it up more. I am. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go back in with Majesty just because we kind of lost our colors after that. So this is Majesty. I'm just kind of reapplying it so it can show through. That happens sometimes. I don't know what it is, if it's magic, science, or what, but sometimes it gets lost. And then after this, I'm going to go back in, after I blend it, I'm going to go back in with the Duchess too. Again, not so high up, with a more precise brush. And I just want to bring that drama back like a frickin' 8th grade girl. Bringing the drama. See? Now you can see it still. And it's just fun how you can turn a simple look and just spice it up. Because I like them spicy. Alright. Sorry, some things I can talk while I'm doing. Like, I feel like I can talk on this side, but I can't talk while I'm on this eye. And go in and blend. I don't remember which one I was blending with, but I'll use this one. Okay, so we're about done here. I'm gonna pause up, do little last finishing touches. I'm gonna finish my face, do highlighter, maybe a little contour, maybe a little brush. I never know. And then I'm gonna start with lips on too. I always forget the lips. I feel like that really completes the look, even if it's just a neutral shade or a dab of gloss. I feel like that really just finishes everything. All right, so I'll see you in a few.